Out of all the characters you've played in any of your films, which two would you love to see trapped in a room interacting with one another?
Whoa, good question. Of all the characters I've played, which would I want to see interacting with one another? Maybe like Lockhart and Lucian Carr.
Wow.
I think that would be drama right there.
Yeah.
That would be drama.
Bit of an understatement, but yeah, definitely some drama there. What was the strangest thing that happened on set, or were there any weird goings on, any mystical things that happened, any?
I mean, the craziest thing that happened is we burned the studio down that we shot in. There's a lot of fire at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
and we burned a really huge hole in the studio ceiling. I think it was on fire for like 6.5 hours. So, I mean, they were supposed to, you know, we took all the safety precautions we were supposed to take, but there was just a lot of fire, and we burned the studio. Yeah.
I'd like you to go to Switzerland and bring Mr. Pembroke back to us.
What we offer here is a process of purification away from the pressures of the modern world.
Playing a character such as Lockhart can obviously take quite the toll on you, especially if you are the protagonist in a horror film. So how did you shake off the character after production was done?
Well, I mean, once it's done, I just go home and I just, you know, spend time with my family and forget about the movie. When I'm doing the movie, I kind of like obsess over it and I live it, and it's an intense experience. So I'm ready to go home and to, you know, spend time with my wife and just like chill out and, you know, that kind of thing.
What were your favorite scenes to shoot?
I don't know. I mean, I loved working at the castle. You know, that was really special. The Hohenzollern Castle in Germany was a beautiful place and a really cool place to go to work. And those were probably my favorite because they were serene and chill and beautiful.
You have the cure?
No. Actually, I was just leaving.
No one ever leaves.
So we're way into award season now, and we're heading towards the Oscars at the end of February. But the one category you don't really ever see represented, or the one genre, are those from horror films. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. You know, I think, well, I don't know the history of them, but I would be interested to know if like the really classic horror films like Rosemary's Baby or The Shining were up for those awards, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Because I think, I mean, those are my favorite horror films, and I think they're beautifully crafted films. I think, you know, this film was inspired by those films, and we had 5 months to shoot it. And you know, I think a lot of times now horror films are made kind of fast and cheap. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. So, you know, maybe that has something to do with it. Yeah.
Which of your next projects are you most excited about?
Probably Valerian. Yeah, I mean, it's hard not to be excited about Valerian. It's going to be big, and it's going to be epic, and it's going to be exciting. So I'm pretty stoked.
And lastly, what scares you the most?
Roller coasters. I really am afraid of roller coasters, and whenever I'm on the way up, like on a hill of a roller coaster, I start to freak out and have a panic attack and think I'm gonna die.
Have you seen Final Destination 3 by any chance?
No. Is there roller coasters?
Yeah, I would say don't watch that then.
Okay.
The premonition takes place on a roller coaster, and there's a roller coaster crash, and then it goes.
Oh yeah.
So
no way.
maybe stay away from that one.
Yeah,
so.
game over. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Dane.
Thanks, appreciate it.